There's no question that we live in a time of great technological advancement. It's changed the health industry from the life-saving advancements in surgical and medical technology to the ability to monitor vitals from personal devices such as our phones and desktop apps. It's changed the way we communicate, where most of our modern society carries a cell phone and has made video calling a real thing and no longer just a dream from a movie. Just a press of a button, we can lock the doors on our homes, turn up our heaters so it's warm after a long day's work, and monitor our security cameras while away. We have seen our computers go from filling a large room to having something 10 times more powerful fit in the palm of our hands, or even smaller. There is one stride in technology, though, that terrifies me the most. We are now looking at identification chip implants as the next jump into making our lives more manageable. Radio frequency identification, or RFID, has been widely used since 1973 when Mario Cardullo patented the first device to use RFID and gave way to the modern RFID systems. It was aimed to play roles in our transportation systems, banking, medical, and security systems. RFID tags can be implanted into any object to help track and store information. It has reinvented the barcode, which has made it popular with commerce. We have seen it become popular with our banking systems and NFCs. The government has taken a hold of the process and is now requiring passports to be equipped with RFID chips. It also is becoming popular with our pets. By having them implanted with the chip that contains our owner information and medical records, makes them easier to identify. Into the most recent of debates and growing with popularity, human identification chips are now becoming a thing. It's become attractive not only to businesses, but to everyday consumers for everyday use. The RFID chip is about the size of a grain of rice and is an RFID transmitter encased in silica glass. It can be programmed to hold personal identification numbers, law enforcement records, medical records, and contact info. Some businesses are now offering their employees the opportunity for the implants so they can open secure doors, log on to computers, and use other office equipment. You even have the ability to charge items to an account while in the break rooms. It's become very popular overseas, and now a company in Wisconsin has started offering it. It's also becoming increasingly popular with the social culture as well. People are using it in conjunction with their house locks and other smart technology, such as starting and unlocking your vehicles. It can be linked in the same way your credit card can, so you can pay with just the swipe of your hand. It's also making advancements in keeping medical records and other useful information that might be needed in an emergency, even to the extent of a weapon not operating unless it's activated by a chip user. A lot of the chips out there are offered for employees, but they can also be purchased online through multiple companies. You will not go to a doctor for these implants. A lot of them are implanted by tattoo artists and DIY kits. The argument comes in with RFID implants that is the same as many technological advancements. Is it safe and is it secure? There will always be an uncertainty with such a huge step. Some argue that it takes away from our freedoms and can be used for malice instead of intended purposes. And there is always a chance for data leaks and stolen information. We also have to think about the technological advancements in the chips themselves. It's becoming a new trend that needs to be replaced every 2 years, this can become impractical, not to mention the pain involved with having them removed or having them replaced to be updated. There is also the chance of body migration. There is no guarantee that the chip will stay where implanted, which can become inconvenient for use as well as scary to think of where it might end up, nor are we sure of the full extent of what it will do to us physically. There appears to be a lot of conveniences as well as uncertainty with the RFID implants. The question to be held, though, are the conveniences worth the uncertainty? Is society truly ready to handle such a large jump in technology? Are we ready to start integrating technology into our physical selves? There are a lot of choices to be made, but remember, these choices are yours.